Well, hello peeps, welcome back. We've got quite a long poem today, so I'll crack on with it. It's called Teddy Bear, and it's all about a teddy bear. Would you believe it? And I've my friend, my teddy bear up there. I'll introduce you to Teddy some other time, but not now, because we've got a long poem to get through. But this is all about a bear who thinks he is. He's a bit podgy. He's a bit, like bears should be. But he's concerned. He thinks, well, I'm podgy. No one else is podgy. I'm me. And I'm concerned. And the story goes, he is concerned, but one day he comes across a picture of King Louis, so and so it's called, King Louis, King of France, who was back in the history books years and years ago, like years and years ago, a long time ago. I was never very good at history, but as you know, long since gone. But this particular king was nicknamed the Handsome, and he was fat. So Teddy thinks, maybe being fat isn't quite so bad after all. But then he's still concerned. You understand why. Then he falls out the window, as bears do, and he falls onto the street below, and there's a man coming along who's, now, big word, adiposity. He's described as a man of adiposity, and I didn't know what that word meant until I read this Christopher Robin book. In fact, I learned so many big words from reading Christopher Robin. I didn't know. I just bear a very small brain. But so this man comes along. And Teddy thinks it could be the King of France. And the man realizes that this is a chance for a bit of fun. He isn't the King of France, but he pretends he is. And so Teddy and the King of France, quote unquote, have this conversation. And when he's had this conversation, he realizes, actually, being what I am, is being comfortable in my skin, is okay. And this is part of the genius of A. Milne, who wrote the poem. The last verse starts off exactly the same as the first verse, but it has a twist right at the end, which you will see. You'll see if I get on with it. If I ever get there, of course. Now, just remind you what an ottoman is. Ottoman, it's a couch. Remember, with a lid on the top. And they used to use couches. They used to put their toys and things in the couch. So that's where Teddy meets the King of France in a picture book. So it's quite helpful to know that, really. So I hope it gives you a sort of the gist of the story. And we will crack on. Teddy Bear by A. Milne. Ready, Teddy? Ready, Teddy, go. A bear, however hard he tries, grows tubby without exercise. Our teddy bear is short and fat, which is not to be wondered at. He gets what exercise he can by falling off the ottoman, but generally seems to lack the energy to clamber back. Now, tubbiness is just a thing which gets a fellow wondering, and Teddy worried lots about the fact that he was rather stout. He thought, if only I were thin. But how does anyone begin? He thought, it really isn't fair to grudge me exercise and air. For many weeks he pressed in vain his nose against the window pane, and envied those who walked about, reducing their unwonted stout. None of the people he could see is quite, he said, as fat as me. Then, with a still more moving sigh, I mean, he said, as fat as I. Now Teddy, as was only right, slept in the ottoman at night, and with him crowded in as well more animals than I can tell. Not only these, but books and things, such as a kind relation brings, old tales of once upon a time, and history retold in rhyme. One night it happened that he took a peep at an old picture book, wherein he came across by chance the picture of a King of France, a stoutish man, and down below these words, King Louis so-and-so, nicknamed the Handsome. There he sat, and think of it, the man was fat. Our bear rejoiced like anything to read about this famous king, nicknamed the Handsome. There he sat, and certainly the man was fat. Nicknamed the Handsome, not a doubt, the man was definitely stout. Why then, a bear, for all his tub, might yet be named the Handsome Cub. Might yet be named, what did he mean? 30 years ago he might have been. For now he felt a slight misgiving. Is Louis so-and-so still living? Fashions in beauty have a way of altering from day to day. Is handsome Louis with us yet? Unfortunately, I forget. Next morning, nose to window pane, the doubt occurred to him again. One question hammered in his head. Is he alive or is he dead? Thus, nose to pane he pondered, but the lattice window loosely shut, swung open. With one startled, "Oh!" our Teddy disappeared below. There happened to be passing by a plump man with a twinkling eye, who, seeing Teddy in the street, raised him politely to his feet, and murmured kindly in his ear soft words of comfort and of cheer. "Well, well, allow me, not at all. Tut, tut, a very nasty fool." Our Teddy answered not a word. It's doubtful if he even heard. Our bear could only look and look. The stout man in the picture book. Could that handsome king, could this be he, this man of adiposity? Impossible, he thought, but still, no harm in asking. Yes, I will. Are you, he said, by any chance, His Majesty the King of France? The other answered, I am that, bowed stiffly, and removed his hat. Then said, Excuse me with an air, but is it Mr. Edward Bear? And Teddy, bending very low, replied politely, Even so. They stood beneath the window there, the King and Mr. Edward Bear, and, handsome, if a trifle fat, talked carelessly of this and that. Then said His Majesty, Well, well, I must get on, and rang the bell. Your bear, I think, he smiled, Good day, and turned and went upon his way. Now, this is the final verse. It starts off exactly the same as the first verse, like this. A bear, however hard he tries, grows tubby without exercise. Our teddy bear is short and fat, which is not to be wondered at. Then it changes. But do you think it worries him to know that he is far from slim? No, just the other way about. He's proud of being short and stout. Now, there's got to be a moral there, isn't there? Something along the lines of be happy in your own skin. What do you reckon, Teddy? Yeah, Teddy agrees. Great to see you. Thanks for turning up, and see you next time. Have a great day.